Hey guys! Today I want to talk to you guys about inner voices and something that makes me so mad and how they recently intertwined. Like just thinking about this thing and I just... You know what I need when I get mad? I just need to listen to the soothing sound of my beard. Listen. Doesn't that make it all better? That's why I didn't bother shaving, so you guys could hear that sound. Just if you can, for the rest of this video, pardon my lumberjack chin. I'll never do it again. So I know that everybody on this planet Earth has an inner voice, not like a conscience. It's more like the voice that's always in an argument with your conscience. It's the one that gives you the advice that a drunk uncle would give you. It's the little voice that's in your head, and if you were on the bus and there was somebody talking way too loud and really just obnoxiously, it would say something like, "Hey, that guy on the bus won't shut up. You should pull your doodle out and give it a wiggle in his direction. That'll give him something to talk about on the bus. Your doodle, wiggling right there for the world to see." Or at least mine would. Or sometimes the inner voice is great and he says something like, "Punch that baby. Hey, you see that old woman going up the stairs? Wouldn't she be so much funnier if she was falling down them?" So recently I had a run-in with this little inner voice, and basically what you have to understand about this story before I tell it is that I live in an apartment building, and there's many apartments, many people who live there. And so for many reasons, I'm not on the buzzer in the lobby. My name is not there. You can't find it. The main reason being, I was too dumb to read the sign that said I had to check in with the building manager to get my name on the buzzer. Also, being a lazy guy, I don't like leaving my apartment that often, so I use this little thing called the internet to acquire all the things that I need. By the way, pro tip, if you don't like leaving your house, make sure 80% of your clothes are pajamas, because you don't ever leave the house when all you have is pajamas. They're really like couch anchors. So when you order things online, people come and deliver them. And because I'm not on the buzzer downstairs, you apparently have to be an alchemist to get my package to my front door. I don't really want to name any specific delivery company because I don't want to get sued, so we'll just call them Gloopel and Glombex. These two specific delivery companies think the most appropriate way to deliver a package is not at all. Like, you don't know how many times I've gone down to my mailbox to find this sticker that says, "Hey, we tried to deliver you this package, but I guess not." Apparently, because I'm not on the buzzer, the delivery people, they must look at the package, look at the address, then look at the buzzer, then look back at the address, then look at the buzzer again and go, "Duh!" and then just not deliver the package to the door inside the building where they already are. I just don't understand sometimes. All I want is for them to put their package in my slot. Oh boy. But that's not even like the biggest problem. The biggest problem is most regular delivery companies try and deliver a package at least 3 times. If you're not there, they'll keep coming back every day. Because, you know, who's not home at noon on a weekday? I know for a fact I am, because I got nowhere else to go. But I guess these delivery men just assume that if they give it 110% and just deliver it their hardest that first time, that counts for 3 delivery attempts, and f*** Matt, because he's too lazy to go to the store and get his own stuff. I would at least appreciate it if you tried to deliver it. Like, I don't even get a whisper under the door. "Hey, your package is here." Which means I have to call the delivery company depot, which is in the middle of butt nowhere, if you were unaware, to find out where my package has gone. One time I had to call the depot, and after calling 3 stores with the exact same name and none of them actually knowing about the depot, I found their number online and I gave them a call, and the lady who answered was either really upset or an ogre. The call went something like this. "Hello? Hello, yes, I'm calling about a missed delivery."
No, this is not the number you should be calling.
"No, I looked up your number online and this is the number that I got."
No.
"Well, maybe if this isn't the number, you shouldn't list it publicly on Google for the world to see."
This number's for drivers only.
"Well, like I said, I found it on—
No.
She was very firm on telling me that this was not the number to call, and she was not gonna turn her head slightly to the left to see if my package was there. So after all of this mess, I still had to leave the house to go to the depot to get my package, and this is where I had that little run-in with that tiny inner voice that I have. So we're at the delivery depot where they have our package, and they're not giving it to us because we're having a little bit of trouble. Apparently the rule goes, if you don't have a piece of ID with your address and photo on it, you can't have what you paid for. You just can't have it. Nope, it's got your name on it, but it ain't yours. While this woman is being the Hitler of delivery people, I was just standing there thinking, you know, where am I gonna hide the bits of her body that I can't blend up and shove down the sink? When all of a sudden, the drunk uncle in my head chimes in. "Psst, Matt, hey, I just drank some beer. Why don't you just take the package?" Look, she probably doesn't have that tight of a grip. Why don't you just take it? You totally did track and field in public school, man. I mean, you didn't do that well, or, you know, do any of the running events, but you could probably beat her in a foot race. What's she gonna get so mad about, that she didn't get to scan it with her little laser gun and go, boop, here's your package? I bet that bitch loves her laser gun. I love you, man. Thankfully, the drunk uncle in my head lost the argument because my conscience chimed in and was like, hey, I don't think that's such a good idea. Instead of taking my package and running, I politely told her, you know, what she was doing was bullshit and how big of a and thank God it wasn't telling me to expose myself right there in the depot, because it was about 5 seconds away from happening. So in lieu of all of this, I've decided I'm opening up my own delivery company. And if you want a package delivered, we're gonna tape it to the back of our truck after using it as toilet paper, of course, and just drive down the street and let you chase after the truck. And on the second attempt, don't worry, we'll just call you and tell you your package is here, and when you open the door, we'll just drive away. And if that attempt doesn't work, don't worry, because your package will be delivered via a large man who just used your package as a raft to get into the country. As you can tell, I put a lot of thought into that, but most of it was the drunk uncle's idea. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, you can help me out by clicking the like button and possibly sharing it on Facebook and Twitter. But in other news, there isn't going to be a video this Friday because I'm going to Seattle for Vlogger Fair. If you're going to be in the Seattle area and you want to come hang out with me, you can click the link down below and you'll get a bunch of money off a ticket. I don't have the details right here in front of me, but you're gonna save some money, don't worry. So anyway, no live show or new Dare Matt G this Friday, but that doesn't mean you can't go back and watch all the ones that you probably missed. I'm sure there's Dare Matt G's that you probably missed. For those of you who are interested, I have a Facebook and Twitter, and the links will be down in the description. And if you're watching this on a smartphone, I'll just put the links right here. What up, people watching on smartphones? Technology! Okay, I'm gonna go. But before I go, I want to give a shout out to one of my friend's channels. His name is Swift Karate Chop. You might have heard of him, you might not have, but you should go check out his channel, tell him I sent you, because he works harder than anybody I know on YouTube. If you like gaming videos, which I know a lot of you do, he puts out gaming videos all the time. I love you, and I'll see you on Tuesday.